Next we'll learn what is single end and paired end sequencing. In a single end sequencing, a DNA fragment is sequenced from only single end, maybe from 5' to 3' end, which is simple and lower cost. But when it is the accuracy is very low when compared to paired end. But when you look at the paired end sequencing, the sequencer runs the sequencing from both ends, which is forward read and reverse read, where we obtain two fast queue sequences, and we go for trimming of both the ends which are of low quality. So when we go for two reads, which is failed in sequencing, the quality is higher. So when we look at single end and key differences between single end and paired end, the cost is lower when it is single end, and it is higher in paired end, but the assembly quality and sequence accuracy is better in paired end. So in a single end, we get only one sequence data, which is fast queue, which is only one fast queue.gz fast queue. It contains only one sequencing data. Whereas in the paired end, it is two reads of a single fragment, I would say. R1 is the forward read and R2 is the reverse read. I think it is getting boring. So we'll go for hands-on of installing Linux with to whoever has the Windows. Okay. And after which we'll move ahead to after which we'll learn what is in NCBI SRA, and we'll learn the navigation and how to download FastQ files. Who has a Windows? Who has Windows? Please download Linux. Download Linux. And who already has Mac and Linux, we'll go and practice some Linux code. Okay, please open the terminal. For Mac, I'm showing it here. This is the terminal for Mac, and CD. So we'll first learn where am I, which is pwd. I am inside users and Apple in my MacBook Air. So next we'll go with ls, which list whatever folders I have in my root directory. Fatima, if you already have Ubuntu, let's practice some codes which are required for NGS sequencing. Who all are installing, please type a message, and who all are practicing, please type practicing. Installing Ubuntu, I have Windows 7 WSL. Okay, installing. Once you're ready, practicing. Okay. So many are installing Ubuntu. Let's wait for them. We'll wait for 3 minutes. I'll keep a timer for 3 minutes and we'll wait for 3 minutes. Okay. How do I download Linux? I have shared the link. I'll just share it again. Okay, we'll wait for 3 minutes. Once the installing is done, please put a thumbs up so we can start practicing. How many of you are completed? Please type a message. Installing. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds left. Okay, who has issue with downloading or network issue, you can download it and practice it later. So just have take a look at what I am doing now. Okay, done. We'll practice it over my MacBook Mac, and I have my training materials in the folder training. So we'll open the folder, move into the directory called training on my desktop. See, this is the folder actually, which is where I was in user and Apple, and now I'm moving inside desktop, and where I'm moving inside training. Yes, enter. So inside my training, I have files called NGS training 1 and Sanger sequencing. You can have a look at this. So I want to move inside the directory NGS training 1. So I'll add cd and go for NGS, and if you press tab, it automatically takes inside and press enter. Now we list whatever there in the folder. You get all the list of files which are in the folder, right? Who is following? Who are able to follow? And if some of you have some doubts, you can ask in the chat box. Yes, or if you are able to follow, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Some of you are giving me a thumbs up. Yes. Already installed. Okay. If you're following, then we'll directly go to the presentation part. You can practice the Linux course on your own. I'll be giving you Linux commands cheat sheet to practice, where it will have all the commands and what does it mean. So these are the commands and what function does it have. And okay, I'll be providing the notes so you can practice on your own. So quickly we'll move ahead for to what is NCBI SRA. NCBI SRA is mainly sequence read archive where the NGS sequence data is stored, and how how is it available in the SRA data from the research laboratory. Once your research is complete, you go for DNA sequencing and you obtain your FASTQ sequence. It is submitted to NCBI SRA for NCBI SRA by the researcher, or you can yourself submit your data to NCBI SRA for other researchers to use your data or verify your data, so that researchers worldwide can publicly your data, or you can use publicly available data from any other world, download and analyze. For example, we have Genome India project in India, which is going on. So we'll have our own gut microbiome data for Indians. But till now, we did not have any gut microbiome data on Indians. Till now we used to work on Chinese gut microbiome or American data, whatever was available. So once the Genome India project is complete, we'll have our own gut microbiome data like that. So we can use any data from worldwide. That is why it is essential to submit your sequences to the public domain databases. So SRA stores raw sequence reads, which is if it is paired and we get two FASTQ sequences, and if it is a whole genome sequencing, we get all the data, and if it is we have we get everything on the NCBI SRA. So the key takeaway from this slide is NCBI SRA is the starting point for retrieving NGS datasets, where you begin the bioinformatics analysis from the NCBI SRA. So this is the structure of NCBI SRA database, where there is a bio project which is named by PRJNA, which is given a number for a bio project, and under which there are different samples available, like biosamples, and under which there are many samples available, which are biosamples, which are given a number starting with SAMN, and then there are experimental data which are given for library preparation and sequencing strategy experiments, which are given as SRX and followed by a number, and actual sequence data is given a number starting with SRR, like in NCBI. In NCBI genome database, where we go for accession number in the starting of your FASTA file. Here it starts with SRR, where you download a file starting with SRR and you get the FASTQ sequence. For example, there is a gut microbiome project going on in China. Maybe it is a wide. If it is a wide level of data, and biosample comes to gut microbial data, maybe skin microbiome data, maybe anything that may be, and when it is experiment, it is for different kind of experiments, like for gut microbiome is taken for different disease considerations. maybe for a cancer patient, diabetes patient, anyone, it may be. So for the experiments are given such names, and in the run there are the numbers start with SRR 001, and it the number follows, and under which, if it is a paired end, you get two sequences again starting with the same number, but point 1, point 2 as such. So once you understand the SRA data, NCBI SRA hierarchy, it is easy for you to move ahead. So this is how you go to the NCBI, open the NCBI SRA website, search your item and view the search results, and go to the study run and access the data. So I have a task for you all in audience. We'll do a hands-on now. Go to the SRA website and search your favorite bacteria and give me your first top hit, which starts from SRR and the number again. This is a task for you. I'll share the SRA website. Okay, I have shared the website. Please go to the SRA website here and type in your favorite bacteria and give me your top hit in the chat box. Everyone, if you are following, please give me a thumbs up. Yes. Okay, Allah Hamid is following. Yes, most of you are following. Then please go to the NCBI SRA database and give me your top hit. Yes, yes, Ryan has given his SRA number. Has given. Aisha has completed. Everyone, okay. I think most of you are following. Abiola, you can go to the and search your. I have shared it in the chat box. You can go to the website and add whatever bacteria you like, plus give the sequence you need, or you can only give your whatever bacteria, and my network is a bit slow, but yes, it is. Okay, by the time it searches, I all of you to search. Just a minute, I will give you. I want all of you to search this number on the database. Just search this number. Yes, I have got my sequences. Go for paired, and this is your sequences. And Illumina sequences are the best. Go for paired and genome, and you can search based on your requirements. Have all of you search the SRA number I have given, and please type in whatever you got. Please type in the organism name you got. E. coli, yeah, it is of E. coli. So you all are getting what I have been teaching till now. So we'll learn how to download fast view data using SRA toolkit. So you have understood how to navigate the NCBI SRA database. Now we'll understand how to download the fast view data using NCBI SRA toolkit. So if you have understood how to use Linux, you would have open the terminal and go and type in the command sudo apt update. I'll give the commands in your chat box. Install SRA toolkit. And if you're on Mac, you can go with brew update and brew install. These are all available on my PPT and you can access it. I'll just show you a demo of this. Brew install. Whenever you are using brew, go for brew update. I just updated it before the training session, so I won't be updating it. Install SRA toolkit. It takes a bit of time to install SRA toolkit, and yes, because on my system it is already installed, it shows it's already up to date. I'll wait for all of you to install. So these are the commands. You can install the SRA toolkit. Will we get the recording of the session for practice? Yes, you will be getting the recording and it will be available on YouTube as well. These are the commands you can use to download SRA toolkit. Randy, what system are you using? I mean, is it Mac or Linux or Windows? How about the slides? Yes, you will get the slides as well. You're using Linux, then you can try with sudo apt update first. But when using sudo, you'll have to type in your password and go with sudo apt install -y source SRA toolkit. If it is not downloading, then you can put a hash, put a dash between SRA dash hyphen toolkit. Yes. If you all have installed, please give me a thumbs up. I'm using app. No. On the map, it doesn't work. App doesn't work. You go for brew install. Ryan, if you're using Mac, it app doesn't work. You go for brew. I have given the commands. No SRA toolkit. Then try it with with a dash between SRA and toolkit. Asad Ali. If the SRA toolkit download command doesn't work, I will go with this one. Yes. Aisha, you have downloaded it. Very good. If it doesn't work on Linux, please try these commands I have given now. We'll again have a 2 minutes timer for all of you to download. Starts now. Please download and verify your if it is installed using prefetch version and fastproof version. Verify your installations if installation is done. If any one of you has completed installing, you can try downloading any SRR file maybe, but use the command prefetch with following by the accession number starting with SRR. Fatima, you can try downloading the FASTQ file. Okay, installation. This one is not working. If it's not working, maybe try remove the space in between version. It's working on my system. Just make sure you don't have any spaces in between. Randy, Asad Ali, and try verifying it again. Just keep one say single minus and try it again. Okay, Aisha, you have already downloaded it. Very good. If you have already downloaded, you can split the data using split files. I'm giving you the command. Aisha, you can try this command. This command splits the paired and sequencing, and you will get two FASTQ files. Okay, thank you, Emmanuel. Yes, Aisha has split both the files. I think I'll remove the comma from PPT as well. If people are getting confused. Okay. Asad Ali, Randy, were you able to download? Ryan as well. It is of 1.5 GB and maybe it takes some time to download. So I want all of you to take a look at whatever I am explaining. So I recently downloaded the file, and this is the file you get once you download. And once you split the files, you get two files showing SRR with following by the number of read and followed by 1, which is a forward read, and underscore 2 is a reverse read. You get two files when you split it. Okay. Randy, you're not actually splitting the files into two. They are actually paired and sequencing, and it is of two files only, but you download it and then go for expanding the file. It is actually two reads from both the ends. One is forward read and another one is reverse read. Okay, if you have been able to download, it is of really big, 1.5 GB it is, so you may get some issues with it. So we'll go ahead with, please follow me everyone. We'll go with NCBI sequence data submission to SRA. Everyone, I want you to follow me here. In the NCBI submission workflow, there is first you collect the biological sample and go for DNA sequence, a DNA isolation, high quality DNA isolation, and go for NGS sequencing. You get your first few files and then prepare the metadata, and you add it under the bio project, bio sample, SRA submission, and you get your accession numbers for which is publicly available. And why do you need to submit it to NCBI SRAs? Because it enables sharing of data into data globally, and it supports reproducible research. And if someone is using your data, you will even get a reference as well. So today we learned key concepts of Linux basis, and what is NGS and whole genome sequencing. What are the differences between FastQ and FASTA? Single end versus paired end sequencing, SRA database overview, and SRA data structure. We have GBS, SRA, and how to download FastQ using SRA toolkit and submitting the data to NCBI. And these are the key takeaways. So we'll have a quiz for 2 minutes. Sorry for the glitch. Uh, I think there is some issue from my side. I'll just open it again. Yes. Were you all able to follow? Please give me a thumbs up. Yes. Yeah. I'm getting many thumbs up, so that's fine. Okay. Today we learned till how to download the NCBI FastQ file, and we are ready for next analysis. So until this topic was my session. So we'll have a quiz on the today's session. We'll have a 2 minutes timer again and go for quiz. We'll have 2 minutes to answer these questions, and you can type your answers in the chat box. Have a like one. Work for first question. If your answer is A, then you can keep 1A, 2, 3, 2A, like this. You can answer in the chat box, and we will start the 2 minutes timer for you. Yes. Yes, is it visible now? See, many of you are answering for first question, but I need you to answer all the questions at once. And let's check who will get all the questions right. Yes, your time is almost up. Yes, your time is up and we'll discuss the questions. So, coming to first question, which command is used in Linux to move into the directory? Into the directory. So we are moving into the directory and the answer is CD. From the next question, which file format stores both sequence and quality information in NGS data? It is FastQ. Most of you have answered this. Asad Ali, you have answered all the questions. CD, right. FastQ, right. Two sequences, right. Sequence read archive, right. SRR, right. And the sixth question from SRA toolkit, yes, right. And which command downloads and converts SRA file to FastQ using SRA toolkit? FastQ dump, right. And which submission creates a project in NCBI? Creates a project in NCBI. Maybe Asad Ali, I think you have got everything right. These are the answers. You can check. All have answered the questions. You can check your answers. Fatima, you I think are also right with all the questions. No, you are wrong with seventh question. Seventh and eighth questions, I think you're wrong. Jeremiah, I think no, you're also. I think Asad Ali got most of the answers right. Yes, most of you have got so many questions right, but seventh and eighth questions, I think most of you are wrong. So if you're we'll keep exploring the bioinformatics journey. So this winds up my session, and thank you everyone for attending this session.